All of the stresses, I think, that are just associated with aging. There's a cumulative number of losses that can start to pile up as people, through bereavement, lose friends, lose relatives, lose health, lose mobility. And so there are many stresses, I think, that don't get really very well recognized that seniors are experiencing.
A lot of people have lost a spouse when they come here. And so we're all just trying to find our way in a new community.
Oh, the one thing that people have said to me is, I'm lonely. They've lost a spouse, or they've had something like maybe moving off the farm into the city. They don't have the friends that they had when, they were out in the country. And so when I talked to Donna about that, we've been trying to address that. And I think that is one of the main things. It's introducing you to your neighbors. And it's easy here because we all live in the same buildings. It wouldn't matter even if you met at a church or some other place, a hall, and you had something once a week and it was a community involved. I think it would just really make things a lot better for people. They wouldn't feel so isolated.
There's now a lot of talk about the importance of social isolation and loneliness in seniors, and how important that is, the impact it has on health of the people involved, devastating effects. And so I think that this kind of a project is really a lot more important than meets the eye initially. All the way through, as we've been looking at the project, we have evaluated what the plans for the day are, and so on. And we're going to be meeting afterwards to look at what could be better another time.
Using this particular approach, we're hoping to build resilience and reduce stress, and also build community.
Well, I'm new to the senior community. It's totally different than the workforce, because there you have your work group that you're involved with, and then you come home and you have your family. Here you're with a lot of other people who are also disconnected from their past lives, and so many of us feel a sense of loss because of that. And so we're finding each other, and we're finding ourselves in a new environment.
It is a huge challenge for people at any age. It is a big challenge for all of us to change behavior. And what's impressed me, I think that I and other people who are involved in leading it, we feel we have learned more than we are probably giving to others.
So it teaches us, you've never walked in that person's shoes, so you don't know what their life has been like. You might get little bits and pieces, but it's kind of, we're learning empathy and how to help people and things like that. And we do, I know I do, is a lot of helping people, just paying it forward or whatever it is. I really enjoy that. And so it's encouraging other people now to do that. And so I think of it as just a blessing, the whole thing.
Because there's 5 or 6 facilitators at every session, we really get a chance to know people very well. We've learned so much about the power of community, about the many gifts that our participants have and share with us on a regular basis, the fascinating stories and the way people come together. The intent was to build community, and now we are part of this community here.